teenage girl sent her dress photo to the wrong number, and somehow it led strangers to a little boy in chemo. That sounds like the kind of sentence somebody made up, but this one is real. A teenager named Sydney was getting ready for a formal. She's trying on a dress. She wants a second opinion, so she takes a couple pictures and she sends them to who she thinks is her friend. And then she realizes, oops, wrong number. If you've ever sent a text to the wrong person before, you know that stomach drop feeling. You're sitting there like, Lord, please don't let this be some weirdo. But the reply she got, one of the kindest wrong number responses. The message went to a Tennessee dad named Tony. Now, Tony could have ignored it. Wrong number. He could have made it awkward. But instead, he wrote back, I believe this message was meant for somebody else. And then he told her that his wife wasn't home, so he couldn't get her opinion of the dress. But he did get his kids' opinion. And they thought she should definitely go with that dress. Tony sent a picture back to her with 5 of his kids giving her the thumbs up. Man, come on. This girl accidentally texted the wrong house and somehow got a whole family fashion committee. Yeah, whatever. That's good.
10s across the board.
But this is where the story turns, because people online noticed something. Tony was the father of 6, but only 5 were in the picture. So people started asking, where's the 6th child? And that question opened up a door to stuff people didn't see coming. Tony's young son wasn't in the photo because he was receiving treatment for leukemia. And that's why Tony's wife wasn't home. She was with their son. So now this story wasn't just a funny wrong number text. It was about a family carrying something heavy behind the scenes. Tony had every reason to be distracted. Every reason to look at the text and say, man, I ain't got time for this. His family was dealing with chemo, all the stuff that can drain a whole household. And still, he took a moment to make a teenage girl feel seen. Then Sydney's friend, she shared the exchange online and it went viral. They found out about the son, and once the internet found out about him fighting leukemia, strangers started donating to the family's fundraiser. All because one girl accidentally sent a dress photo to the wrong phone number, and one dad chose kindness instead of irritation. That's the story. Just a dad in the middle of a hard season answering a stranger with grace. That's why I love this, because sometimes we think the big miracle is in the money. And yes, the money matters. The family needed support. Medical bills are real. But before the donations came, there was a choice. Tony chose kindness before anybody knew his story. And he encouraged somebody while his own house needed encouragement. You never know what moment God is going to use. You might think it's an interruption, but it's an opening. You might think it's just being nice, but somebody else will remember that kindness for the rest of their life. Sydney probably thought she made a mistake. Tony thought he was just answering a random text, and somehow that wrong number helped the world find a little boy who needed support. Sometimes the smallest kind thing you do can travel further than you ever planned. Have you ever had a random mistake turn into a blessing? If you get a wrong number text asking for outfit advice, are you responding like Tony, or are you blocking that number immediately? Drop it below.